Yeah. We live?
Yeah.
We're live. All right.
Hey.
Welcome back. Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, just the Chubby Bartenders tonight.
Hey, look, man. Hey, empty seat.
Empty seat. You know.
But we've got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do. We've got a lot.
Yeah. You know, we've touched on it the last couple of times. We've talked about how, hey, man, like now even I'm bought in on the trying to lose weight.
Getting healthy.
I've seen a little bit of success. and it's tickled me.
Yeah.
So it's got me going.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
So I actually wanted to set this up for you.
Okay.
You know what I want to talk about?
What?
Skinny beers.
Skinny beers.
Yeah. Because
But let's what is a skinny beer? What would you call a skinny beer?
well, I'm talking like the low carb genre.
Okay.
Right? Like and everybody sees it.
Yeah.
And I mean these have been popular.
Yep.
And you know, I've been working hard on this Atkins diet.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Well, I hate to name what it is I'm doing, but what I'm saying is like it's kind of all protein, no carbs.
Well, tell them what you've lost in 30 days almost. Well, no.
Well, I've only been at it about 2 weeks, dude.
Yeah, probably
2
3.
and a half. 2.5, 3. Yeah,
Be 3 Thursday.
I've lost what? I've gone from 303 to 286
in
Here
almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
18 pounds. Is that what that is?
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. 303.
Okay, yeah.
No,
I'm not
17.
bragging.
17
Yeah,
pounds.
not bragging. I mean, you know, a lot of it could be water weight. Maybe I just took a big piss. I mean, you guys know. You guys know that I pee about 3 times an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But what I will say is a big part of my diet that I haven't really mentioned a whole lot, and I don't know if this is good, but like almost every night, like opposed to eating, I'm enjoying
a skinny beer.
Yeah. Well, more than one.
Oh,
But what we found is there's some pretty low carb content. I mean, and the adage that there's a piece of pizza or a pork chop or a steak in every beer, I agree.
yeah.
That I'm not hungry.
Okay. All right.
No, I'm not advocating alcoholism here.
No.
But, I mean, because, you know, the thing about these, most of them you'll find there's a little bit lower ABV.
Yeah. It takes. I know, like those 55s.
Oh, 55.
I was on those a few years ago.
55 and 64s.
Me and you, do you remember the time we drank someplace completely out of them?
Well, that was
64.
the Elks.
Yeah.
That was 64s.
64s. We
And
drank.
that was back when my father, your old coach, was still drinking some beer. And
He was with us, I believe.
And he was bought in
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
64.
Yeah.
And, And
I remember that day.
yeah, we worked it out.
Barely.
It was a great day.
It was.
Yeah.
I think it was a summer
Because
or a winter time.
here's the thing about any of these beers. Like, you drink enough of them.
It takes a good bit.
Yeah.
Takes a good bit.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of the premise behind them all, isn't it? Is,
Well, it is.
you know,
Yeah.
well, they're skinny beers, but how many of them do you have to drink?
Well, now here's the thing. These two, I mean, we'll just do a quick outlet, but I want you to taste them.
All right, I'm going to taste them.
Like these two right here, like those two ultras, full octane.
Full octane, okay.
Yeah. Now the Miller offering is, excuse me, a little bit lower.
55.
55, definitely lower.
Okay. What about
Almost near beer.
What about your Bales
Now
Lighthearted?
that lighthearted, that's kind of a little bit. That's just for the guy that has to have an IPA.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably got more carbs in it than a Busch Light.
Really?
But if you've got to have that taste,
Yeah. I can't wait to try this. This might be my thing.
well, if you like,
It's got 8.7 grams. It's got 110 calories and 8.7 grams of carbs and 1.3 grams of protein.
Right.
So, and then your alcohol is 3.7. So you're a little bit
little
less.
lower.
Yeah, a little lower. So okay. So grab that.
yeah, here, you do that to all of them before we even taste them.
Okay. All right. So we're going to do this one first. Let's just do this one first.
Well, let's just do it.
Let's just jump right into it.
Let's
Okay.
just do it,
So
then we'll go.
so you got your Bell's Lighthearted Ale is going to be It's going. You got this is we're doing 12 ounces, all of them, right? Is that what
Right. Yep.
So you got 110 calories in this Bell's Lighthearted Ale. You've got 8.7 grams of carbs, 1.3 grams of protein. Alcohol level though 3.7.
Right.
So a little low on the alcohol. Okay.
Well,
and a little high on the calories for what it is.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I mean, this is your guy that has to have an IPA.
Whoa,
if you're on a
Tyler, do we have any?
I don't think I was trying
towels?
to shake that up, but like if you're a guy that is crafty, all about it, you've got to have your IPA.
Yes.
Well,
I can already smell it.
I would think that this would be the way you'd want to go if you're on a diet.
If you're on a diet and you have to have a craft IPA,
Yeah.
or let's say you don't want to drink heavy. Let's just say that you're wanting
Well, I mean, that's the other thing.
Yeah, let's just say you're wanting to have 2 or 3 at night.
Well, like I think we've talked about many times on this show.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you sit down and drink 4 or 5 IPAs,
You're going to feel, I don't care if it's.
Well, this is different. This is kind of like your all-day IPA or whatever. This is Bell's offering of that.
That's fine. Toilet paper's all we got left in the building.
And I mean, I'm curious to see what you think of the taste of it. I'm an endorser of this. I have not been indulging in these, however, during my diet because we'll get like with these, but maybe you're like I said. I mean, there's many days that like you're just like, hey, look, man, I don't want to get wasted on IPAs.
Yeah, but I'd like to
have some beers. Like maybe I'm watching a Buckeye game or something. All day.
I like them with steak.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, hey, listen, an IPA. I mean, the flavor.
It's still good beer.
Unbelievable.
Good beer. Well, let's try it. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Let's give it a rip.
Hey, I like it.
Oh, it tastes like.
Yeah, it's smooth. That's a light IPA.
Yeah,
light IPA
absolutely.
right there.
Absolutely.
My hardest thing.
You can taste the hops.
Oh yeah, and that was the hardest thing whenever I made the move. To start trying these craft beers was that's what you're going for, that fresh IPA.
Oh yeah.
Green. You're just thinking.
Oh yeah,
green.
you want that. Yeah.
You want that, but this is pretty tasty for what it is.
It'll give you the IPA feel.
Yeah.
With like if you're just not wanting to go the high octane.
Well, it's not like like you take a Mystic Mama. That's a bold. That's a.
Well, and you drink 4 or 5 of them, man, you're gonna have a headache.
Yeah.
I think this is a different take. I mean,
people
have probably tried Founders. All day IPA. They were the first ones that tried to kind of water it down, lighten it up a little bit. Bell's, I think, maybe did. I mean, I'm biased. Maybe a little better job. I think it tastes like you're drinking an IPA.
110 calories.
Yeah.
That's a little high.
That's very high.
That's pretty high.
So, like I said, we kind of started with this. This, I don't know that it would even qualify as a skinny beer. I mean,
in the craft world, it would.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, if you have to have, like, if the only beer you're drinking is an IPA, you're trying to get skinny. I think it's something like that. Yeah, that's your go-to.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bell's is solid,
dude. It's so good.
Yeah,
I mean, I know that Bell's Two Hearted, like their regular Two Hearted IPA, is one of the most popular IPAs in the world.
Yeah,
I mean,
so they've got that down.
Yeah, this is their step down. I mean, it's solid. I mean, would you agree that's a good taste? I mean,
it's a great taste.
Lighter,
Doug Wooten had one of those drive-by COVID parties, and I took him for his birthday. I got him some of those. I think it was called like Low Cal.
Yeah,
IPAs, and I think they were 90 calories.
Really? Who made those? That's interesting.
Low Cal, or I think it was local, but Low Cal.
Oh,
yeah,
I got you.
And I think their stick is something about. It may be just it's local. I don't know.
Yeah.
I took it as Low Cal.
Well, it's a new trend with breweries. I noticed. I was in Grand Rapids last week.
Yep.
And we went to several breweries. Well, several, like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
But what I noticed is, and that I hadn't seen before, is that everybody's starting to offer
a light beer,
like a lower cal option.
Do you know what one of the big trends is right now in drinking?
I don't.
non-alcoholic.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, man. They're all over the stores.
I had an article shared with me not too long ago. Somebody cut it out and gave it to me, and it was how people are more and more trends are pointing towards, like, basically just like Shirley Temples.
Well, everybody's coming out with it. Bush has one. I've noticed Old Milwaukee has one. I mean, everybody has one. You got O'Doul's, you got all. Yeah. But you know what, man? My take on that, I gotta be honest with you, is go get you a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah. Well,
like, are we gonna start drinking near beer, man? I mean,
there's guys that'll say they just like the taste.
Yeah,
I can honestly say I don't think I've ever had an NA beer. We need to do that.
Well, that's an episode in and of itself.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Bud 55.
Yeah.
Select 55 calories as opposed to half.
This is going to be the best.
This is exactly
as
half
far as
calorie.
Calories and diet stuff. This is going to be your best, in my opinion. Now, best tasting or anything? No, I disagree. But if you're just looking straight calories,
now 2 point. So it's half the calories as the Bell light-hearted.
Oh yeah.
Half, exactly, one half.
Yeah.
But it's less alcohol content too.
Yeah.
No, you're talking lager versus IPA.
Sure.
Brewed in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh yeah.
2.4% alcohol. So
about what?
Let's
2.4.
2.4.
I mean, this is even less than what 18-year-olds could drink back in the day. But close. This is what we're talking about. It's like that. They're basically remarketing what they would sell to 18-year-olds.
Back
in the
years
70s and 80s.
Yeah, 3.2 beer.
Yeah.
What was the rest of it? If it was 3.2, what was the rest of it? Whatever.
Well, same. 4.
No.
4 or 5. Well.
Yeah. I mean, back then you would have had a lot of, your Schlitz and your,
Well, I mean, everything was pretty much, everything was at like 4.2.
Was it?
Yeah. 4.2. Between 4.2 and 4.6.
Bud 55.
Bud 55. Give it a rip.
Man, that lager taste just jumps right out at you.
Well, a lot less taste than IPA. I mean,
you can definitely tell the lager.
Very fizzy.
It's pretty bold, pretty good taste.
It's not horrible,
especially compared to lighthearted.
Hey, here's the thing I found about all these skinny beers.
Yeah,
they don't taste horrible.
No.
I mean, it's, and I'm going to talk about a hack with these. That we can get past the alcohol content. Ooh. I mean, I got a hack.
Okay.
For our friends.
Okay.
But I mean, like, would you agree that, like, okay, not a lot of flavor to that? But like, if you're on a diet and you're looking to, hey man, I just want to have a couple beers tonight when I get home or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That checks the box, right?
Or
not.
Depends on your box. If you're looking to kick back, you're probably not going to get a lot out of that.
Well, I mean, if you're looking to like get drunk,
or just knock the edge off.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
It doesn't taste.
It's not going to pack a punch.
That does not taste like if you opened. Okay, if you're a Budweiser drinker, or a Bud Light drinker. You open that, does not taste like one of those.
No. It doesn't taste like Bud Light, doesn't tast like a Budweiser.
No.
Got totally different flavor. Now, like I said, there's a difference between the guy that's doing it to knock the work week off of it a little bit, knock the cobwebs loose, or if you just like taste of beer.
Yeah, here's the question. Like, are you looking to get fouled up?
Yeah, well, and there's people that are. I mean, we've set out there to get fouled up, occasionally.
Well, it happens. That's generally not our goal.
It generally happens.
Yeah, it does.
It's going to happen 80% of the time.
It does. And I mean, here's the thing. Like, it's going to take several more of those.
We're going to, probably going to end up with a headache
like,
before we end up with a buzz.
What I would say is, like, there's not a hard flavor with that. Would you agree?
Good lager flavor.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you're drinking a beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're looking at low alcohol content, low. Hey, but you know what? When you're on a diet,
there you go.
Go get it, bud.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what? What I would say is, I had never tried one of these previous to
The weight loss
this challenge.
Okay.
And what my take would be is, it's not bad.
No, yeah, no.
I mean,
I'd drink it again.
Yeah. I don't think
Somebody passed me one. Great cookout beer.
Hey,
All day beer.
You know what I'm figuring? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like, look, man, our age, we've talked about this. Like, we can't go
All day.
numbers.
Yeah.
But like now, I'm starting to change my take.
Ah.
Like, I think if I start early, if I've got the smoker fired up or something,
Games are coming
hey,
on.
one of
College
these,
football season's coming up.
Yeah, one of these.
Mm-hmm.
Not one.
Yeah.
You could drink a lot of these.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna talk to you about my hack when we're
Okay.
done with all
Okay.
these.
All right.
But like, I mean, it's about, hey, does it taste that bad?
Now let's talk about, there's some other key things here, in the world of beers. Clear bottle.
Yeah,
Okay, because
looks pretty, right?
well, I always was taught that there's two things that are hard on beer.
Right.
Light and temperature.
Right.
So the clear bottle is a very brave.
Oh, it's a brave move.
That's
You
why
gotta have
bottles
a
were
certain-
brown,
You gotta
right?
have a brown and then green.
Yeah.
The European beers, most of those are in green bottles, and then
Yeah.
But yes, it's all about keeping the light out. But these, like, what they're looking at with when you get a light bottle like that, like a clear glass, they're going to sell them fast. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're not going to.
They look refreshing. They look crisp.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you go back to the Girl in the Moon and the champagne of beers with Miller High Life. That was the first one. There we go.
There it is.
That was the first one that went clear bottles. And
Now-
what was funny is they were marketing that to women, dude.
Now, did you? And I've drank a lot of those. That was a go-to in the
Love
late,
it.
early
I still
2000s.
like it.
Do
I
you?
still like it now,
Now,
yeah.
tell me though, whenever you pop one,
Yeah.
tell me it doesn't have, and I'm just going with the old average guy take.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's got just a touch of the skunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, it just yeah.
Well, it's champagne.
Yeah.
yeah. It's champagne.
It
man.
is, it is.
And like they originally, I mean, their whole thing was they marketed to women.
Yeah.
And for some reason, women should have liked a clear bottle better than a brown bottle.
Because it was a champagne.
Apparently, I don't know. I mean,
And it was kind of champagne-esque. The
Yeah,
bottle
oh.
was a little skinnier, it wasn't like your
but
typical.
boy, it has hung on.
Yeah, it has.
I mean-
Yeah. That was the big college beer. Whenever I was at Rio,
I
that
love
was the
it,
beer.
yeah. Well, I'll drink it out of a can. I'll drink it out of a bottle. I'll drink it out of here I go, Dr. Seuss. Like,
Yeah.
whatever you want, put it in. I mean, I like it. Yeah.
What's our next one?
Okay. Our next one, wait a minute. I think we're going to switch this, Bud.
Okay.
I'm going to move this around.
Okay.
And we're going to go with that Miller 64.
Okay,
Tell us a little bit about
All
it.
right, so Miller 64 is what it says it is, just like the Bud 55. This
Yeah,
is 64
64
calories. So they've got them by 9 calories. So
Right.
for every 10 beers, you've gained 90.
Right.
2.8, a little higher. Point that was 2.7. This is 2.8
8. Yeah.
alcohol volume. So that's a good race right there.
Yeah.
9 calories less, only a point on the alcohol volume.
Yeah.
That's about it, though.
I'll tell you, there's not much to it. I got to be honest.
You know what I like about what they've done with these? Because they used to be in that bottle.
Yeah.
I like that can.
Yeah, it's solid.
The can, they didn't have them in cans whenever I was drinking them.
No, they didn't. You know what? They started this off as a shoot-off of Miller Genuine Draft.
Yeah.
And they made it Miller Genuine Draft 64 or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
And this has actually been through this dieting phase that I'm going through. This has been my.
That's your go-to. I've seen you drinking that a bunch.
This has been my choice.
Yeah.
And
I should carry those at the bar,
well, I'll tell you, man, I was shocked, and I was going to tell you this. When I was in Grand Rapids last week, as I talk about my hack, I'll explain it. But 2 bars that we went to. I'm sorry. Correction. I only went to 1 bar. Everything else was like a small brewery, so they didn't have anything. Mm-hmm. But like at the bar I went to, they had this. And there were a lot of people drinking it.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you know that they had it?
It was right there, front and center. Like, here's one thing. Now, tell me this.
Uh-huh.
People are marketing to these diets, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people realize that, hey, man, people are going low carb. They're doing that. And they're throwing this stuff out front and center.
Yeah. White Claws
a lot
are
of
big
places
too.
don't. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. But, like, they'll put that out there.
Oh,
like, hey, man, low carb, whatever. Yeah. Like,
they're selling that higher than they are the buzz. I think that's because of the drink responsibly thing.
Well, but that there's any bar on a Friday or Saturday, I mean, as well as anybody, I mean, dude, you name the time of year, especially probably the first of the year forward, but like there's always somebody on some kind of a diet or something.
Yeah, always.
And they've always got the ultras,
Yep.
But like
I would say that's the King Daddy.
Oh, I mean, that's where everybody goes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most popular beer in America, I'd say. I mean, and you know why? The dieting.
Yeah.
I
skinny can.
Yeah, which I don't like.
I don't either. Doesn't fit in the koozie.
That's the one thing that I'll say. Like the thing I like about 64, if I'm going to argue, is it's a regular can.
Yeah.
Or a regular bottle. It's not,
going to tip over easier.
It doesn't look like a White Claw.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not yelling at them.
Yeah.
But
Have you got on a good claw drunk yet?
Nah, dude, I just can't. Can't go there.
I've
tried.
I have once. I've a couple, probably twice. I've got
I've got
real good White Claw wasted.
Some good buddies. All into the claw.
Really?
All in.
Oh, I can drink it. I like it.
I just can't go.
Yeah. No, I mean, depending on who I'm around, because I don't want to listen to it.
Now listen, like, you know me. Like, if we were here and there was nothing but White Claw,
yeah.
I mean, I would do the best I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, like, I just don't really like it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't, but I will drink it. I will drink.
All right. So, what do you think about this 64?
Well, as far as taste, it's probably the least tasting one. Budweiser 55 has more taste.
No taste.
Yeah, this has no taste. I mean, you can't compare it to the lighthearted ale, but the 64 been around a minute. I like the can.
Yeah.
I can drink
very
it.
light. You could drink 100 of it.
Yeah, you could drink 100
Seriously.
of these. Yeah.
Like,
we did one day at the Elks.
Yes.
Yeah.
We proved it. And I think that they've lightened it down since then, honestly.
I do too. It tastes like it. Yeah. Now the 55 tastes like what the 64 used to. Right. The 55 had more flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I tell you, I used to like the Bud Selects.
Oh yeah.
You done with that one?
Oh yeah. So your take on 64?
64, it's good. It's not great. It's good.
Good, not great.
Good,
I mean, that's okay. Now,
but I didn't think the Bud 55 was crazy good. I mean,
no. None of them are. Listen. Let's just say.
Let's go back to where we are.
None of these.
Yeah, these are skinny beers.
These are skinny beers. Yeah. It's you're doing this.
Well, we're what
for a reason.
3 beers in. Yeah, I mean, so that means we're a beer and a half in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now here is really where I want to go with this.
Okay.
This is what I'm interested in.
Is this the hack?
And your take. No, not
right.
the hack yet. No, I'll talk about the hack.
All right.
But here's the thing. And I'm anxious. Like, I think that you pick which one you want to go with first, okay?
Okay.
This is the, dude.
That's the staple right there. Mick Ultra.
Yeah, everybody. Like, I'm on a low carb.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Ultra.
Yeah.
And I just happened to one night walk into Handy Mart and they had these. And I was like, oh. And I was reading about it a little bit. And they were like, man, it has better taste and even lower calorie content.
Okay.
Because both of these beers here, these Ultras, Michelob has it figured out. Like, there's still some alcohol volume in these.
Mm-hmm.
Not a tremendous amount of taste in this one, in my opinion.
Well, then let's go with the gold.
But this one, I mean, tell me, I'm sure you've had this one, right?
Oh yeah.
I want you to taste that one. And tell me if you feel like maybe, and go ahead and read the stats.
3.8% alcohol volume, so even more than the Two Hearted
Oh,
Ale.
yeah.
You're almost at a Bud Light right there.
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
4.2.
Oh, absolutely. You're drinking almost a Busch Latte.
Yep. Calorie 85. Protein or carbohydrates only 2.5%.
Yeah,
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's
That's
pretty
not at
good.
all.
yeah. This thing is.
And this says certified USDA organic. I don't know what they could do.
Well, I don't know what that means, but
As our grandparents used to call it, that just meant food.
food.
Okay, but
It's a food beer.
what organic means is no chemicals.
Yeah, right.
Nothing. It is straight just
Right.
seed and dirt
And what I'm curious, what I want your take on this, is compared to these other skinny beers we've had. I mean, and maybe it's in my head.
I'm kind of anxious to try this.
I feel like there might be a little bit more flavor in this, and
Okay.
yeah, because I think that if we're honest with ourselves, the skinny beers, they kind of lack flavor. Would you agree? I mean, this.
If you're
but
a
that's not really a skinny beer.
If you are the guy that wants that big flavored beer.
Absolutely.
Now there's not line up 5 people. Tyler, so we'll go 2 out of 3. I'm a guy, if I'm drinking beer, it's simply because of the setting.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
not drinking
Well,
beer at home.
we've had that conversation on here many times. Like we're not really. Yeah.
You like to drink beer.
I do.
Now I like
I do.
whiskeys, and so do you. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
if I'm going to drink, I'm a whiskey guy.
Yeah.
So if I'm drinking that beer, that's cool with me because it's the
It's
less
all about the
beery.
social
Yeah, it's the
aspect.
social. So you're going for flavor
A
and
little
social.
bit. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to have a little bit of both.
Purely social.
Purely social.
Purely
yes.
social.
So you don't care what it tastes like.
Yeah.
Beer's
yeah,
beer.
Yeah. It
Beer's
depends on
beer.
the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm looking for then is a checkup.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, like to me, that pure gold,
Uh-huh.
I feel like has more flavor
You're talking drinkability.
than this or any of the other low cal beers we've tried.
I'm not going to put it any higher than that Bud 55.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that it tastes good, but like, did you get different flavor?
I got that Mick Ultra flavor.
Yeah.
Well, it tastes like a Mick. It just tastes like a Mick or Michelob beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's good. It's good.
You're not in. You're not in.
I'm not completely sold on it. I mean,
You don't see any difference. Yeah.
Nope, not that or
Fair.
even the Miller
Fair.
64.
Fair. I couldn't argue hard.
Nope.
I could not argue. Like honestly, that's the tough part of skinny beers. None of them really have a differentiating flavor. Now wait a minute. That
one does.
doesn't count.
That
doesn't count. I mean, these are the skinny.
Just line up
beers,
those
right?
domestics.
Yeah. These are the skinny beers
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
That's an IPA, and
True and
it's
true.
so much higher content than any of these. But,
That's 95 calories. That's 110.
yeah.
So-
it's not horrible.
No.
If you want, if you're a guy that, when you're,
I'm
on a
probably
diet-
I'm probably going 3 and 3 if I'm out on a
Yeah.
night. I'm
Yeah. Oh,
6
yeah.
beers. Probably going 3, maybe even rotate them. I like
well,
to do that.
honestly, let's be honest. You're on a diet.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have 6 beers.
Yeah, depends on what you got to do the next day.
Yeah, because that's not going to put you in a bad hangover spot. That's not a lot worse than a Busch Latte.
No, that's a
dude,
good
as
taste
far
of
as
beer. The more I drink of it,
it's not bad.
we didn't cleanse the palate or
all right,
nothing.
now here's what I want you. This is where I want to go. Okay, I'm not trying to advocate for it. I'm just asking you what you think your differentiation is between, because I put 2 ultras up there, right? This one actually, the numbers are better
Okay.
as far as numbers.
Yeah, well, you got 10 less calories, right?
Yeah, yes, I think.
That should be 85. Check that one if you can read it.
Indeed.
Ooh, now this is 4.2% alcohol. So
Yes.
now you're right up. You're level playing ground with
Same
everybody
beer.
else.
Yep.
Okay. You've got 95 calories, 2.6 grams. So if you're drinking 6.
See, this is 85 calories.
Yep.
That's 95.
95. 10 more calories, but you're also at 4.2, which is even higher than your Bell's.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
This is the thing that's beautiful about a Michelob Ultra. If you're looking at alcohol content, that's no different than drinking a Busch Light, Bud Light, whatever. It's just much lower carb content.
2.6. Yeah, 95 calories. Huh. I mean, you know, I've had 100.
Well, this is
hundreds
lower
of these.
carb content, but calories are lower. And
I'm anxious to see what this tastes like compared to the old Pure Gold.
I'm anxious to get your take on it.
That's the same beer.
It is.
So, you know, if we could come up with anything that is, put those two cans up there.
I don't think it is. I mean, no, wait a minute. Yeah, it kind of.
That's the same beer, dude.
Like, it would be hard to really.
You couldn't.
Dude, you'd have to be splitting hairs. Like, you'd
Oh.
have to have a guy that was really into.
Somebody might be able to tell the two of those apart, but
It's
they
not
couldn't
us.
tell four
it's
of
not
them.
us. It's not us.
They couldn't tell 4 beers. They couldn't tell the difference
no, I'll
in the
tell you
Ultra
what,
and that.
you could tell 6 if you were drinking this as opposed to
Yeah,
that.
because alcohol content. Yeah,
yeah.
What's the deal with isn't Coors and Keystone the same?
Well, I mean, that's the same as that's the same argument you have with Bud Light, Busch Light, Natural Light.
But
Yeah,
people think that's all the same.
Yeah, it's like top of the vat versus I
Yeah.
don't know how that goes, but that's the argument
Yeah,
you
that
get.
people make.
Yeah. So let me tell you about my hack. Okay.
All right.
And I will eliminate these two from that, which I
You know what I don't like about lagers is that the nose full that you get.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, I mean,
After I've
drank.
drank the IPAs and all that stuff.
Oh, I know. Well, and here's the thing, like, dude, if I'm going to consume a lager, it's not going to be out of this skinny ass can.
No, I don't think so
yeah,
either.
yeah. Like, so I go like
I don't like those skinny
those
cans.
are these are pilsners.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Millers.
Yeah.
So I've been, as you've seen, this is what I've been working.
You've been
with.
working those for a while, yep.
Yeah, with my diet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the cool thing about this.
Uh-huh.
Very low alcohol content.
Yep.
This and this. And I have worked a few of these.
Yep.
Okay. This is what's in my fridge.
Okay.
Okay. What I do is this, and tell me whether you think this is crazy.
Okay.
What I like to go with is I'll get myself a 12-pack of one of these.
Okay.
Okay. And I just sip it, whatever. It goes. And then I have my Buffalo Trace or my bourbon.
Which
So,
isn't that here somewhere?
Hey, the beautiful thing about it is, low alcohol content.
Low
on this.
calorie.
Great. It's fine. Very low calorie on whiskey. Like,
So
None.
That's your chaser.
that's all it is. Like, I'm just sitting there, like I'm drinking a beer.
Yeah.
I don't
sipping
need
some
alcohol.
whiskey.
I mean, like,
got
we
your
were
Buffalo
talking, We were
Trace.
talking about NAs.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start drinking those.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting here like having 2 or 3 of these.
And a glass of whiskey.
And a glass or 2 of whiskey on the rocks. Which
Pick any of 'em you want.
That bourbon, I mean, hell, there's no carbs
Now,
in that. I mean, it's
if I'm
beautiful.
doing that, there's one of them I'm not drinking.
What's that?
That lighthearted ale.
Oh, no.
I'm
You
not
don't want that
I'm not
change
mixing.
in flavor.
I'm not mixing
No.
IPA with bourbons.
Don't.
However, I will agree with you that you
Yeah.
could take any of those 4 beers right there.
Isn't that a good hack?
That's a good hack. Yeah.
Because alcohol content's low. Well, who gives a damn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're just chasing bourbon.
Yeah. I'm having 2 or 3
Yeah.
drinks of bourbon,
Yeah.
and 5, 6, however many of these you want. I mean, it's practically near beer. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just gives you a flavor of beer.
Pretty pleasant hack.
It's been my. It's the key to my diet.